So this place here is called the Library of Birmingham. I mean, you could also call it the Birmingham Library, the library, that thing that looks like a badly wrapped Christmas present, that thing that looks like a fence gate, and so on and so forth. In any case, it's a rather nice place to go and sit down after you've walked up the whole length of the main part of the city, like we've just done. Isn't that right, Goose? Huh? Well, at least you can fly. I have to use my legs. Yeah, you'll be laughing in a minute. You'll be laughing soon, I tell you, the Goose. You silly little sausage, you. Bit fancy with these here escalators, I tell you. You know, I'm pretty sure the old library had stairs. And honestly, I think it didn't even have that. I think it was mostly one floor. Well, that was quite a long time ago. Now, other than a bunch of old man, you know, old style books, between the new Catholic encyclopedias. I know. Oh, I didn't know they had their own encyclopedias. Anyway, other than the encyclopedic types of books, they have, of course, got their normal kinds of books. Now, this is, of course, mostly the non-fiction-y stuff. You talk about aliens, untitled geese. But there is fiction and stuff elsewhere. On other floors. So, my lord. So, a bit like the Library of Alexandria, this is a library. But unlike the Library of Alexandria, which is known for two things, the first of which being, you know, contains all of mankind's knowledge, which I don't think this place could do, given, you know, the amount of time it's passed. Although I guess computers could pick up the slack. And the other bit is that the Library of Alexandria kind of burnt down, which this building clearly hasn't. Of course, Alexander himself was famous for two things also. For one, you know, he was famous for taking over places. And for two, he was famous for naming a lot of things after himself. Which, you know, a little bit arrogant, if you ask me. One shouldn't have a heart full of pride. In any case, there are lots and lots of books here on stuff that you might find quite useful if you wanted to get more engaged in your preaching work or just learning more about the good man. You know, the good man upstairs. Oh, is this even I thought for a second this was a videotape. It's not. It just looks a bit like one of its fancy white coloured pages. Well, that's a lot of interesting things. I might actually have a read of these. And you should too. Let me know what you think.